Hello everybody, my name is Kara, and today I'm here to announce Theatrathon. So you guys might remember that a few months ago, McKenna from Mac Books and a bunch of us got together and did the 6 musical readathon, which we loved. We had so much fun with. Thank you to everybody who participated, and we loved it. And then she got the idea to do kind of something similar, but just in general with musicals. Here we are. So there's going to be 4 of us co-hosts. McKenna, of course, is the creator. I am also going to be hosting, as well as Hannah from Lynn Hermione and Taylor from Page Screen Taylor. The readathon runs from March 13th through 22nd. All of the information, all of the co-hosts and everything will be in the description box. And we're doing something a little different with this round. Each of us is representing a different musical. We came up with our own set of prompts. And the goal, if you participate, is that you're going to try and assemble a complete playbill or theater ticket. I'm not sure which one we decided on, but I will link that information in the description as well. I believe each co-host will have their own graphic that you can complete if you choose to participate in that musical. And we also encourage mixing and matching if you want to. I'm probably going to try and complete all the prompts because that's just who I am as a person. And each host is of course going to be announcing their musical and their prompts separately, so I'm only going to tell you about mine today. And I am very, very excited because the musical that I am doing is Hadestown. But I love this show, I love the music, I love the story, I just love everything about it. And now I'm going to tell you about the prompts I came up with for Hadestown if you choose to pursue this particular path. So there were a few different categories that we each came up with a prompt with depending on our particular musical. Those were characters, setting, song, pop culture, story, and aesthetic. Number 1, characters. Eurydice. Name a book with a female main character whom you would describe as a survivor. Number 2, setting. Read a book that mixes genres. And that's because Hadestown has a really interesting blend of like dystopian and mythology and post-apocalyptic and also like kind of a 1920s feeling. Number 3 is song, and the one I chose was How Long into Epic Part 2, which is like my favorite like sequence of music I think in the whole show, although it's hard to pick because I love a lot of songs. That is to read a book with an unusual romance. Because, you know, Hades and Persephone, pretty unusual. Number 4 is pop culture, and I chose to base this on the fact that it actually was originally a concept album, so rather than doing like an out-of-town tryout and then trying to go to Broadway, Anais Mitchell, the creator of the show, she actually did the concept album because she wasn't sure about the future of the musical, so it became a concept album, which is not a very common route to go. Obviously they did end up on Broadway, which is very exciting, but it didn't really follow the traditional path. So the prompt for that is to read a book from an indie or small publisher, i.e. not one of the big 5 publishers. The big 5 are Hachette, HarperCollins, Macmillan, Penguin Random House, and Simon & Schuster. So you could do like indie publish, self-published even, small publishers in general, just basically anything that isn't one of those 5 publishers or one of their imprints. Number 5 is story, and that is to read a retelling. You guys know I had to put that one in here, right? And finally, number 6 is aesthetic, and that is to read a book that feels glamorous but with a dark side. So that can be the premise, that can be the book cover, that can be the setting, basically anything about the book that to you feels like glamorous with a dark side. So be sure to check out all of my co-host announcements to see what musical they are doing and what prompts they're doing, so you can decide if you are going to participate, which track you're going to follow, or we encourage mixing and matching. Like pick one from every category from multiple musicals, that would be great, we don't care. Like I said, I am making the very questionable decision to try and complete all the prompts. We'll see if I can do that. I will be posting my TBR at some point later in the month, but please let me know if you guys are participating. I am so excited about this. I love Hadestown, and the opportunity to combine my love for musicals with my love for books is just like, I am living my best life right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye! All of his sorrow won't fit in his chest. It just burns like a fire in the pit of his chest. And his heart is a bird on a spit in his chest. How long, how long, how long?